Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Woo! It has been a minute since I worked on this car right here, the Mark III Supra.
This is the Mark III Supra build.
I just released a video a couple days ago on the Tacoma. I've been starting to work on that as well. I don't know, I just haven't been really into working on my cars the past year or so. I've had other hobbies, things that have been occupying me, got married, and the Supra has just been sitting this whole time. And I did start recording a video. Basically, I got a new exhaust. It's a Reinhard exhaust, like a dual Cannonball or something like that. And I also got a test pipe to replace where the catalytic converter would go. Basically, here's a recap on my exhaust and the problems I've had with it. When I started this 1JZ swap, I started off with a Future Fab downpipe, and it's a universal downpipe, but I had troubles finding a fabricator. So I was like, this sucks. Let me just go ahead and see what else is available. And I saw that they had a CX Racing downpipe that uses the stock 1JZ VVTi elbow and connects to a Mark III Supra exhaust. And I was like, oh, this is great. I got this downpipe, and I didn't realize it at the time, but basically what it does is it pushes the exhaust away from the area under the heat shield and towards the middle of the car where the transmission mount is. Let me show you. Over here there's a transmission mount, and right now it's good. The exhaust that I have on here is good, but basically the CX Racing downpipe was pushing it towards that transmission mount, and I just didn't really realize everything at the time, but I couldn't get it pushed up enough to get the exhaust hanger to hold onto the hooks. So this is the stock 1JZ VVTi elbow. Here's the top part of the CX Racing downpipe, which this part actually works just fine. It's that second piece that was just designed very poorly, and I already heard tons of things about CX Racing, but this is the only product that was being marketed for a VVTi swap into a Mark III Supra. And I didn't really know why it wasn't mounting upright, so I brought the car to an exhaust shop. I said, hey, can you fix the connection point here and try to get this mounted right? And they were like, yeah, we could do that. Actually, we can just replace the whole catback too. And I was like, okay, sure, yeah. I went ahead and did it, and they didn't really fix anything. They just basically installed the catback and left it towards the middle, and it was hanging really low and scraped all the time. So I went on this long trip last year to New York City. It just scraped everywhere on all these So I finally decided, you know what, let me try looking for a fabricator again. So I found a good fabrication company, and I was going over some options, and they were like, yo, it might be best to just do a whole new pipe from your downpipe to your catback. That's where I was like, you know what, if that's the case, let me go ahead and ditch the CX Racing kit use the Future Fab downpipe that has an elbow included. It has a V-band outlet. It has both a regular O2 bung as well as a wideband O2 bung, and see what they can make to connect that to the rest of the exhaust. And the rest of the exhaust that I picked up was, again, the test pipe and this Reinhard catback, and they made it perfect. So that's the update on the car. I just picked it up today from the fabrication shop and just made a couple minor adjustments to the catback. This is the Reinhard exhaust. I got it from RHD Japan. I just wanted something a little different. I wanted something that has like dual tip, and this basically has like a full 3-inch exhaust, and it goes out into like dual mufflers that go into the dual tips. So I thought that was pretty unique and cool. I've seen a couple other cars with this exhaust, but no Mark IIIs, at least not on YouTube that I've been searching for. So I'm really excited to try it out. It has silencers, and I haven't even heard it without the silencers on because I wanted to get the exhaust like completed and dialed in before actually driving it around without the silencers. So we're gonna test it right now.
Normal voltage. Waiting for connection. Bluetooth connection success.
Let's start off with the silencers in. It's like just past the evening rush hour, so I'm not gonna go too far, too hard or anything. Just gonna drive around, then I'm gonna come back and remove the silencers and drive around again. I'm not going to do too much with the silencers on because it sounds pretty much like my old exhaust that I had. realized I didn't have pliers to pull them out, but they came out pretty easy by sticking a tow hook in there and just sliding them out. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Just a quick one, just letting you know that we are back with the build and we got some stuff planned out. It was a little loud. It was a little, I wouldn't say drony, it was just really deep and like, oh shit, oh, oh shit, fuck. Holy sh! This thing sticks out. You gotta watch out for that. Oh my god. I almost feel like maybe I should put a high flow cat instead of the test pipe. The reason I got the test pipe is I just needed the connection, and it was $100. It's from Raptor Racing, and they asked you if you want 11.5 inch or 12.5 inch. If you guys are buying a catback, you want to get the 11.5 inch because a lot of the catbacks and all the stuff they make are usually for the turbo cars, and those have shorter cat, I think 11.5, and the all motor ones, the 7M GEs, use the 12.5 inch. Even though my car's originally a non-turbo, all the catbacks you get are made to fit with a shorter cat. But yeah, maybe I'll do a high flow cat. The ones I've seen are about $300. There's like 2 places that make them. I know one of them is Raptor Racing, and the other one's XAT Racing. They're both at about $300. But I think, I mean, I like it. It's actually cool when the sounds are on. It's really quiet. A couple things I need to do next. I need to figure out why the boost gauge isn't turning on now. I think it's just some wiring. I got to clean up a bunch of wiring. I wanted to install this universal coolant reservoir. Got a boost controller. And also got some 6.5 inch speaker mounts from Auto Extrude that I need to install. And I have some 6.5 inch speakers that I have, just a set of Alpines, but they'll work for this car using the stock radio. They'll make it a whole lot better than the 4-inch speakers. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Either the next video or the one after that, after I do some more cleanup and get the thing sorted out a little bit better, I will do like a drive video where I do more like longer drive and I can really get on it. You guys can hear the exhaust. Maybe I'll do a couple clips with the microphone and camera out here by the exhaust itself. And if you guys are interested in more MK3 Supra content, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.